I'm going to learn a lot about myself today. In this studio, between these walls, we're going to create something special. It's ironic that we're opposite a building site, because today we're going to build a foundation that lasts forever. Mark Flynn, performance artist here, down at the studio today. I've got one of my former close friends and dramaturgs here with me, Mr. Samuel Pashby, recently professionally trained at drama school.
My name is Samuel Pashby. I'm an actor and musician, and I'm an old friend of Mark's.
I've been getting a little bit stifled recently, bit of creative block, and Sam is here to really help me refine and create this new dramatic piece of work that is really gonna match up to the rest of my successful endeavors.
So Mark had invited me over to help him out with a new project he was working on. He didn't really tell me much information. I also haven't really heard from Mark in some time, and what I've seen of him has made me a bit kind of worried. So he showed me a thing recently. It was a sort of work in progress with cats. He was sort of, I'd like to say, embodying a cat. It was a bit upsetting, to be honest, a little bit disturbing.
We've just finished having a read through of the script that I've been working on for the past, I want to say 3 years actually. So this is really one of the finest scripts I've ever worked on. Sam, what with his professional experience, is going to give a critique, as it were, an honest critique. I can take criticism, I am a professional. So yeah, we're just going to iron out any, probably won't be any, but we're going to iron out any possible inaccuracies or issues with the script, and then we're going to get going with it.
Yeah, Mark got me to sign an NDA before today, just to keep everything under wraps, I think. Yeah, so NDA, don't talk about this project. He did have one before that was it was a spelling mistake. I don't really know what it is I'm not to discuss, but I signed a contract, so there we go, you know.
An NDA stands for a no discussion altogether. It's done, you don't have to talk about it. And of course, with my work, it's very important that it doesn't reach the public eye too soon. We're in a world where the media would pick up on this so quickly and fake news spreads the world. I can't have that damaging my prestigious career.
It's dense. You describe it as a big adventure. It's definitely big.
It's an epic, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's, what are we on, page 112 or something?
Yeah,
you
have
have
a lot of pages in there.
Yeah, you had 34 characters.
Yeah, bigger is better.
I would disagree with that, actually. It's obviously worked on this for a long time. There's a lot of shifts in dynamic, I would say.
Power play, big part of theatre.
Yeah, politics and
power.
I've
just had a thought, actually. You guys making this documentary, you're recording this process. Maybe you should probably do an NDA, shouldn't you? Come on. Yeah, that's my name on the pen.
Got given a pen for my birthday about 5 years ago. Had my name on it in nice gold lettering. I've been looking for it for about 4.5 years. And I see Mark over in the corner, he's writing with his pen. I say, is that my pen? Is that my pen? He's like, no, it's my pen. My pen, he says. Samuel P. Pashby. Read it and weep. Do you know how many things I've had to write in pencil because of this farce? Yeah, you've got a lot of characters who kind of start one way, end another way. There's a lot of journeys. I would say, I didn't follow. Who was this? There was a family of people that came in for one scene, I didn't. There was quite a lot of inconsistency. It felt as if characters were coming in. We were reading about who is it, Forehorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sort of appeared, and then nothing really happened. He was brandishing something. I couldn't tell what. There's about 2 pages of stage directions. I think you used a comma, maybe a full stop. I didn't really understand what's going on.
You see, I love Sam. He's a great friend. He's a know-it-all. He thinks he knows everything, and to be completely honest, he doesn't.
There's a lot going on. There's certainly a lot going on. It needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of editing. I made some notes and stuff. You have what essentially is a road trip. With 30 characters, you have scenes with this man and this girl's wife. I just don't think you need them. I didn't need to. When I was with them on the bus, it was good. It was this journey.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Okay. If I'm being honest, I felt kind of bored. I didn't need that information. It was all inessential. It was all kind of superficial. It was a lot of exposition, a lot of people saying. So you can cut the family. You can cut Forehorn. You can cut this. Was it the wife of? I don't even think we met the character. It's just called the wife of the man. You can cut them. You had the bus driver coming at one point. You can cut the policeman. You can cut the fisherman. You can cut all these people. Keep it just the 2 people on the road trip. You don't need Peter or whatever it was. You don't need him coming in. You don't need the bus driver to step in and say, hey, I'm the bus driver. And
Yeah, you say that though, Sam, but
how much did you pay for these rooms?
enough.
Okay. But yeah, no, I think you can just. You've got a scene in a butcher's shop.
But look, Sam, I need to speak to you here. If the bus driver is not in the scene, how do the audience know that they're on a bus?
Well, I mean, there's staging elements for that. It's fairly obvious. They say in the beginning they're getting a bus. It's all obvious without the bus driver.
The bus driver is the most important part.
Forward in seats, so you can have the stage arranged.
But who's driving?
Well, I mean, the bus driver's driving. You don't need him in the scene. He doesn't need to be a character. People can assume the audience are smart enough.
It's not physical theatre, Sam. Not all this mumbo jumbo.
Well, on another note, if you're hiring
magic, CGI,
do you have enough money to pay 32 actors?
let's cut some of the characters.
Good. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. So who were you thinking of cutting? So, I mean, my opinion, I would cut this whole extra family. I'd cut Peter, I'd cut the butcher shop, I'd cut the fisherman, I'd cut the bus driver.
Cut them all, but don't cut the bus driver.
So just the bus driver remains. Is it lunchtime?
What was that?
Just wondering when lunch is. I'm getting kind of peckish, a little peckish. Things I've had to write in pencil because of this farce. Samuel P. Pashby. Not Mark Flynn, is it? Thank you.